Hey guys, back at it again. Today we got a video from Jason Whitlock supporting the Passport Bros, and he also had a guest named Shemeka Johnson. She was dropping some good facts about Passport Bros and why they do what they do. Let's take a look at it.
Woman's take on all of this. Shemeka, let's start with just a general question. Have you heard of the Passport Bros? And what do you think of them?
Yes, I have heard of them recently. And when I first saw it, I didn't think much about it, honestly, because I think that men have been doing this for years. If you ask me, black men are late to the party. When you look at white men who have been doing well in life, a lot of them have married foreign women. You can just look at Donald Trump himself. He had Ivanka and he had Melania, and I'm not sure about that one in the middle, but white men have been doing this for a long time. So I think black men are just now coming up on it. And it shows that there are a lot of people just plain sick of feminism, period, across the board. So I have no issue with black men deciding that they're sick and tired of being sick and tired, because what I think is that black women, they saw this happening, but they never thought it could happen to them. They continue to think you could just put anything in front of a black man. You could be fat, you can talk back, you can ridicule him, belittle him, and be condescending anytime you're upset, and he's just going to continue to be right there, because where else is he going to go? Now he's showing you he's going to get his passport and he's going to look elsewhere. And it's not about just color. I think a lot of people are thinking, oh, you all, you suffer from colorism. A lot of these men are saying they want black women. They don't want American black women, which just shows that if we course correct, as you said earlier, we might could stand a chance. But as long as you think they're crazy, I'm right, I'm not changing, you need to bow down and listen to me, then you're going to be, stuck at home with your vibrator.
Can we course correct, or have things gotten so bad that it's not fixable? I mean, we're so far down this feminism path, and the way women are being raised in this country, and you're right, it's not just black women, but just women in general are being raised in this path. And I'm just sorry, men are always going to maintain a natural instinct to lead and to be masculine and to look for a wife that wants to play a different role than him. Is this fixable?
I don't know about in our generation, Jason, but I do think of the more people that become aware that it's a problem, will begin to teach their children differently. And that's really what I'm hoping, that when I say course correction, that we'll start to teach our children to be different, because we see that it's an issue. So for a lot of people, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I don't think you're going to help these old dogs. Some of them are set in their ways, and they feel like this is just who I am. This is just how I talk. And they think that they're not going to change, and they don't have to. And some type of magical hand is just going to reach out of the sky and say, well, let me give you this man, because, you don't want to change. You don't want to course correct. You don't want to look at yourself and take a good long look and actually be honest. Let me just bless you anyway. They think that, let them keep thinking that, I don't care. But I do think for those of us that see the issue, we will begin to teach the generations coming after us something different. And we can only hope, Jason, I try to stay hopeful, but we have to realize that feminism has hurt both men and women, because a lot of these men don't even realize how feminism has affected them. But they are very feminine. They, mimic their mother's behavior. And so it's going to take a bunch of us coming together and actually realizing that there's a problem, and be willing to talk about it, and be willing to admit and acknowledge that it's an issue on both sides.
I look at someone like Jemele Hill, and I've seen there's a pervasive mentality among this group of feminist black women that see the alphabet mafia as their allies, and then what's not stated is they see the heterosexual black man as their enemy. And Jemele Hill and The Root and other people have just come right out and said it, that the straight black man is the white man of black people. I find all of that just very offensive and sad.
It's offensive, sad, and foolish, because what I've noticed with black women is we applaud our own demise, starting with the worship of liberal white women and feminism. We worship that. We worship the LGBTQ community. We worship being fat and out of shape and not working out. We worship having hair and nails and being more concerned with materialism than actually character and how we carry ourselves. So we always applaud that, hey, yes, hey, girl, yes, queen. We applaud all of those things that are actually harmful to us. You know, every time I look on social media and I can see them talking about some new type of shapewear that you can put on and it'll pull your stomach in and lift your butt up. And I'm thinking, why don't you just push away from the table and exercise? But not black women. They're always looking for some type of cheat code and some type of way out. And I'm hearing they don't even wash this shapewear, walking around with it day after day after day, smelling like piss and corn chips. But we always applaud the things that are going to harm us. And big up it every time, every day.
So I saw this clip, Vivica Fox. They got some show called The Queendom. It's basically a black version of The View. Fox Soul, I think, puts it out. And Vivica Fox is from Indianapolis, like me. She went to Arlington High School, I believe, with some relatives of mine. And she had upset with me talking about what I said on Tucker Carlson. I think we have a clip of Vivica Fox on this show, The Queendom. Let's play that.
Mr. Clout Chaser, Mr. Unbelievable, uninformed, unintouched black man. You are a disgrace to our race. And I'm glad every black woman was proud to tell you, really, the backbone of this country and a lot of wonderful things that are happening are because of black women. It doesn't matter if they're single or if they're married or whatever they is. They've been there for their children forever and will always be. Wow. How dare you? You're such an idiot. And that's what I think of you. You're a clout chaser.
Was that? I don't think that was Vivica.